Kinard, we take pride in our school culture and our incredible facility. As a U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School, Kinard has a variety of innovative qualities that make it one of the most energy-efficient schools in the nation. From the natural daylight architecture to our geo-exchange heating and cooling system, Kinard has many state-of-the-art features that allow us to lead the way in energy metrics for schools. While our fully automated Green Ribbon School is well equipped for energy conservation, we have made it our goal to increase our impact through student leadership experiences that create real change and allow our kids to feel empowered to leave a legacy in our community. Kinard CARES is a student leadership class that stands for Community, Action, Results, Environment, and Service here at Kinard. As students in Kinard CARES, we have been focused on developing leadership skills and creating a movement towards a more sustainable future. In Kinard CARES, we have discovered that learning from nature is the true nature of meaningful learning. Every year, the class takes a service learning adventure trip to Catalina Island, California, to serve the community and develop deeper connections to the natural world. We have found that the best lessons for a sustainable society can be learned simply by observing and interacting with our natural environment. Our goal is to take the lessons and ideas we've learned at Catalina and share them with our entire student population at Kinard. The Renew Our Schools competition is another great example of how we have engaged with our community to make an impact in our world. By the end of the contest, we collectively reduced our energy consumption by 19% and saved over $750 in utility costs. As a result, we won the top prize of $10,000 to contribute towards another environmental initiative at our school. At Kinard, we are ready to invest in an exciting new vision for innovative learning experiences. Our high-tech building is incredible, but we want to encourage our community to get outside of the classroom to learn and grow even more. The best way to support this goal is to build an outdoor learning center right here on our own campus. We have always valued authentic and engaging learning experiences that reflect the civic responsibilities that students will face as citizens in the real world. An interactive outdoor classroom would take our learning to the next level. Our school grounds present an excellent opportunity to innovate and build capacity on our campus. Our current reality provides minimal infrastructure and stimulus for teachers and students to learn outside of the school building. We want to encourage and empower our student body to make a shift to a more robust and creative outdoor environment. Our goal is to have students be at the center of the creative design and construction process for this new outdoor learning center. We view this as an incredible learning opportunity to invent and create on a blank natural canvas that is begging to be transformed. Our experience with serving the Catalina Island community in similar capacities has taught us that the one doing the work is the one doing the learning, and that many hands make for light work. We want our students to take pride in this new space because they built it. Let's take a look at what our vision has to offer. Join us as we begin to explore. As students enter our new outdoor learning center, we want them to feel like they have been transported into a whole new world. A world in which they feel inspired, healthy, and creative. One important aspect of any outdoor space is a garden. To plant a garden is to believe in the future. It's important for our students to interact with the process of where food comes from and to make connections to a sustainable community that centers around homegrown vegetables. Of course, learning about energy cycles of food requires learning about compost too. We've traditionally composted between 20 to 30 pounds of food waste every year in our cafeteria. However, recently, utility changes have limited our capacity to compost effectively at Kinard. By building on-site infrastructure for composting in our own backyard, we would be liberated from long-term utility bills. This would also help to keep our energy local, reduce our carbon footprint, and allow our peers to roll up their sleeves and to learn how to create healthy, nutrient-rich soil. In addition, as we establish our new garden area, a second phase project would be to install a small greenhouse. This would allow us to utilize our compost to grow seedlings throughout the winter months. Our long-term goal is to have the ability to grow food year-round so that the learning doesn't stop just because the weather changes in the fall and winter. With all of this interactive, hands-on learning in the garden, we will also need to build some utility space for tools, cleaning, and organization. This space would include a wash bay area near an already existing water valve attached to the school plumbing. This area will also include a shed and a natural wood conference table to interact with the art of composting and gardening. While gardening and composting are great applications for STEM subjects, we also designed this outdoor learning center to have something for everyone. This amphitheater classroom area is intended to accommodate a large set of students from any content area class in the school. This space will encourage teachers in math, English, history, art, PE, music, and world language classes to break the mold of the traditional classroom setting and engage in a natural landscape for learning. In the spirit of creating a flexible and interconnected space that fosters multiple pockets of learning at the same time, a walking path will guide students into different breakout zones without interrupting the focus of another class that may also be utilizing the space. Our goal is to create a variety of flowing areas. This would allow for small pockets of reflective dialogue, quiet book nooks, and other collaborative breakout zones. In partnership with local garden centers, we also hope to create the feeling of a small forest zone that is full of biodiversity and privacy from the street side traffic. If designed appropriately, these plants, shrubs, and trees would provide as a dual-purpose opportunity to educate our students on the importance of native species, how to encourage pollinators, and would reflect the natural ecosystem that make northern Colorado special. Another important aspect of a robust outdoor learning center is a space where students can unlock their creative potential. An outdoor kitchen lab space will allow students to complete the food system cycle, from farm to table. Students will be able to tinker with plants, herbs, solar ovens, bike blenders, and more to prepare innovative culinary creations. We hope you can see that this is not just another garden grant project. It is so much more. It has been years of dreaming with collective inquiry and action research. It is a culmination of innovative ideas that connect learning goals across curricula with the intention to get all kids outdoors to share our space and knowledge with others in the community. Our vision is rooted in our cultural identity as a school, yet it is an inspirational dream of what we are yet to become. Kinard's Outdoor Learning Center will be within a few footsteps from our traditional classroom spaces, but will provide students with a unique opportunity to engage in an environment outside of the schoolhouse walls. Funding for this project would propel us into action and make our vision a reality. To invest in a more robust learning environment for students is to invest in our future. If we want to initiate educational reform and societal change, we must drastically shift our teaching approaches and our financial investment strategies. Marketing experts have long known that it's not the mind, but the heart, that offers the most potential pathway to shifting behavior. We cannot expect those in our community to initiate real change for something they do not love. Too often, schools, businesses, entrepreneurs, and community leaders make the mistake of investing in short-term technical fixes to make progress towards a healthier society and environment. Our vision shifts the investment towards our youth. We want to help our peers develop an empathy and passion for the natural world. By educating our students in new and innovative ways, we are confident that they will grow up to make more informed decisions for a healthier society, a stronger economy, and a thriving environment. As the future business owners, government officials, and community members who will create lasting change in our world, we fundamentally believe that the greatest natural resource is the minds of our children. Please join us in making our vision a reality. It doesn't matter when we start, it doesn't matter where we start. All that matters is that we do start.
Everything here is from the garden, and so it's kind of neat that when you eat this snack, you're connected to not only Catalina Island, because this stuff grew on Catalina, but you're connected to the people that were here years and months in the past that helped put in the effort so that you could have this snack right now. Think about 2 years in the future, when people are eating the snack, they can thank you for maybe some of the plants that you planted, maybe for the compost that you chopped up, or for the soil that you sifted. So it's nice to feel a part of, sort of connected to the process of where our food comes from. The bell rang, so I think without further ado, I think we should very, very orderly, I'll set one over here.